So for stratified sampling, I decided to go ahead and move my M&Ms into groups. So I did that before I started filming this, but the colors have remained the same. So if you actually pause the video, you can count out 50. And yeah, I just thought that would be easier because my last video was like 5 minutes long. So I think it also helps cut down the time a little bit. But yeah, so I grouped them together by color. So when you do stratified sampling, you break them into different colors. And then I decided to take 3 from each group, kind of like what you suggested in the video. And then I talk about this later in my assignment, but this does create some bias, and it also prevents, well, it actually causes undercoverage for some groups, but just to make things a little bit more even, because I don't quite know how the math would work, so we haven't quite touched on the math level. So I just figured I would do 3 per group. And then I also made a nice little like chart, which you'll also see on the assignment itself when I turn that in. But as you can see, I did the random number generator, and I also listed out how many colors I have, but like once you tie everything together, that equals 50, which I started with 50. And then yeah, I just did this beforehand just to save some time. But yeah, so going through, I just need to collect all the different numbers, and I used the integer thing, so I just clicked like again, and like I went back through based on how many numbers I have for each of those. Yeah, so for the yellow one, I just need all 3 of those. So we'll take those ones out. For the brown one, I need to take out 4, 5, and 1. So this is number 4, 5, and then 1. So I'm just gonna set that off to the side. And then for the blue one, I need to take 4, 5, and 6. So 4, 5, 6. So I'm just gonna set those off to the side. And then for the green one, I need to take 7, 9, and 8. But because greens only have 9, so I'm just gonna take those last 3. So 7, 9, and 8 are taken out. And then for the red, I have 10 of those. So I need to take out 5, 7, and 9. So 5, 7, and 9. So I'm setting those off to the side as well. And then for the orange ones, I need to take out 8, 9, and 6. And I have a total of 9, so I'm going to take out the last 2, and then this one. And of course, like that will matter more, like in terms of like if you're studying like obesity or, I don't know, hair color or something. So you might break those out, and then you might take those out and then look at their genes or something. But because they're M&Ms, it's kind of hard to tell what the purpose is. But this is just the little sample size I have off to the side, but you'd probably be able to tell in a more physical way or genetic way or something else that would actually make sense for those groups. But yeah, that's what I have for stratified.